Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I wanted to do this quick video for those who are new to the school. Again, welcome and thank you. And we are glad to have you to show them in case they miss how to do text wrap. And then for all those when I'm on live who say that they don't remember or they missed it, now you have it and you can go back to it anytime you want. I've been trying different ways to record, but it seems like this is the best way to go to Zoom and record. So here we go. So this is a design that a background that I had downloaded from Creative Fabrica. And so we're going to do a text shape with an image. So let me upload the image first. So this is the image. All right. So now we're going to remove the background. And that's that. Now, you know we don't like that harsh line unless we actually have something to cover it up, but we don't. So we're going to do, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into apps and then we're going to go into easy reflections. Okay, and it's the first one here with the sneaker. All right, and so we're going to make sure that we highlight our image and then we're going to hit create. Now, because we are doing the bottom, remember it's flipped. So this is the top, but we actually want, I mean the bottom, but we actually want the top. So we're going to click on above and then I move the opacity all the way up. Listen, you got to figure out what's best for you and what works for you, but this is what I like, okay? And then the offset is where you play around with it. So I usually bring it all the way down to just to see how much I'm going. And remember, we just want to get rid of that harsh line. And I usually add it and move this to the side. And then I just check it out to see if that's what I want, if I need to go more. Uh, I think maybe let's take it back down a little bit. Let's see. That might be too much. And we'll add it again and turn it around. Okay, I think that's pretty good. So I'm going to get rid of this one. And so because yesterday I did that double image, so now I have the double images in my head. So we're going to do a double image with this one as well. All right, and then we're going to flip her. And we're just going to make her a little smaller and bring her up here. And maybe bring her up there a little bit, or maybe a little bigger. Okay, so I like that. I like that. I like that. So we're done with that. So now we're going to go into apps again. And this time we're going to go into text shape. Okay, it's this one right here. So we're going to go in and we're going to hit custom. And this theme, I think I want it to be is hip hop. We're going to do hip hop. But before I go, I sort of did this. Let me go to edit. And whenever you have something that's kind of like real busy in the background, I always blend it. I mean, blur it. So let's blur this a little bit. All right, so you see how that looks a little bit better? Okay, so now we're going to go back to our app text shape. And now we're going to go over to ChatGPT. You don't have to go to ChatGPT if you don't have ChatGPT. If you can think of these words on your own or just use Google for the words, then you can do that. All right, but I'm going to ChatGPT and I had tried that out before. And let's see, we're going to go, um, let's edit this and say with hip hop music. And then we're going to send that. Oh, now it's looking for it. I don't know. Let me just do a new chat. Give me 25 words uh, associated with hip hop music. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now here are my 25 words. The more words you have, the better it is. And so I'm going to copy my words. And now I'm going to bring them over here. So hip hop is going to be my highlighted word. So that's the big word that's going to stand out. So I'm going to put hip hop here and it's going to be 60. You don't have to make it 60. You can make it bigger, you can make it smaller, but just know that the supporting words should not be as big as the highlighted word. All right. So now we're going to take all of these out and then I'm just going to paste in my words. Um, I'm just going to culture's the last one. Go up. I'm just going to take out these spaces in between. Oh, we put double spaces this time. Why did I do that? What? Well, I guess I could do it that way, right? And oh my goodness. Yep, this is a little time consuming, but hey, this is how it goes. And I can't believe I hear the quietness. Oh my goodness, because the class is quiet. I don't have any problem students, problem people. So therefore, class is quiet. Let me stop. I love y'all. I do. Y'all know I do. And I appreciate every last one of you. All right, so I should be near the beginning, maybe. Um, okay, there we go. Yep, so those are all of my words. So now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna assign um the supports the not subordinate, the supporting words. And I'm going to make them a little smaller. Remember, we want them smaller than the highlighted words. So I normally don't go over 40. Okay. So let's try that. So we're going to go. And I just, whatever number, and always put a space in between. Whatever number just comes to mind. And that's what I do. There's no rhyme or reason to it. I just think of a number and put it in. Um, I do tend to put smaller words a little bit bigger though. And I'm going to do that. Um, let's do 12. And then you can see that the words are forming right here, but that's because the shape that we have is a star. I don't use the star. You'll see. But if you want to use the star, you can use whatever you want to use. Let me make that a little bit bigger. 8, 22. And 18. There's some small ones in there, not too small. And, and let's see, 37. I think we should be near the end. Yeah, I think culture is the last one. 29 and 33. Okay, so those are my words. So now this is the highlighted word, all right? So this is the color that the hip hop is going to be. As you can see, it's the same color there. So you always have to look at your design to pick out your colors. Now, because I have this swirl and I have these light colors, I really want dark colors, okay? So let's go with some dark colors. I like these colors in here. Let's just go with the darker versions of these colors. So we want a dark blue. I think I'll make that the highlighting word. Let's see. We got a pink. Let's find a dark pink. All right, let's go about right here. What else we got? We got a green, so let's try to get a dark green. This is a little like not too dark, I guess. We'll see. We can always change it if we don't like how it looks. Oh, let's do a red. Let's do I don't think we can do a darker yellow. No, I don't think we should do a yellow. Let's do an orange. And I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get to do 5. Let's do that color. Okay. So those are our colors. And the custom I like is the cloud. Again, you can choose any one you want, but I just like the cloud. Okay. I might have to change those colors. Oops. I did not mean to add it to the design, but I just want to see how these colors is looking on here too. Yeah, that's not bad. So, but before we do that, I'm going to go to advanced. I'm going to change. You know what? I think I might use the impact. I think the impact is going to be better for this one. All right. I normally don't touch these right here. And so we're going to add it to the design. Okay, so the top one, I always like to word, whatever my highlighted word is, I always like to make sure that word is showing. And that's the biggest word. All right. So normally I'll do it like that. And then we're going to set it to the back. This one. And send it to the back. All right. So you see the hip hop, you see that. So now let's duplicate it and we're going to bring it to the front. This one I normally put in the front, but I don't have to make this one so big. All right, and then now we're going to add some other ones. Let's make them smaller. Should we change this? Let me see. No, let me just get simple. All right, and this one over here. Duplicate and turn this one. Let me make this one larger. And I feel like it's not. And move it to the back. All right, I'm gonna duplicate it and other side. Let's flip this one. And move it to the back. Sometimes it fits like a puzzle. I've had it done. I think, flip this one. How about this one? I just wanted to go this way. Let me stop being fancy, y'all. right, and move that one to the back. And there you go. Now, it needs a little something else. Um, Maybe I might put some little ones. Sometimes I don't like covering. Let's see. No, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. But I think this one might need a gradient background. So let's add the gradient background. So we're gonna go to elements. Also, make sure when you're doing this, make sure this is how you want it. Um, uh, because once you come out of the app and you go back in, if you need to change anything, it's gone. You got to start all over. Okay? So just make sure it's the way you want it before you come out. I think that looks so cute. Um, you know what? I think we might need one right there. Let's put a small one right there. And it's okay if the words are on top of each other. I'm gonna move that to the back. I don't know, I think that one, let's go to position. And you know, position gives you all the layers. And now I have no idea where it is. So I have to click to find it. There it is. Make it a little smaller. Okay, that's perfect. And then let's add our gradient background. We're going to go to elements and we're going to type in black gradient, well, transparent. I'm sorry, black gradient transparent. And I think this is the one that I use. I always want one that has these little handles because not all of them have the handles. So that's why I like the ones that have the handles. And then we're going to move that to the back and probably lighten it up a little bit. And there you go. And that is how you do the text shape wrap. Now, what I would do if you were printing this out or putting this on something, I would take it and well, let me show you. You see how it looks, right? So let's download this one, current. Nope, I don't want a video. Because to me, the words are like a little blurry. So what I would do is I would go to, you can probably do this in Canva, but I love IMG. This is, I think it's $10. It's just $10. That's all it is. It's worth the $10. I'm telling you right now. All right, so we're going to bring in the image. And it gives it a second. And so what it's going to do is it's upscaling it. But what I like about this, and I think Canva does it too, it upscales it 2 times and then it upscales it 4 times. I always choose 4 times because we want our stuff to be crystal clear. So if you look and you're like, I don't even see a difference. So where are we? Look at the words. So you can see from right here, you see how this hip hop on this side is a little bit more clear than that H. You see? It's a blurry. But now we're going to make it even clearer by doing the 4 times. And it's going to upscale it 4 times. and it's going to make it look a whole lot better. Sometimes it takes a while. All right, so I can see now. That's even clearer. You see it? So then we let it upscale it, and then we're going to download it. And then I'm just going to add a page. And then I'm going to bring it back into Canva. And that is the upscale one, and that one looks a lot better. All right. And there you go. And that's how you do text wrap. I hope you guys got it. Of course, you know I'm here. You have any questions, you know where to find me. Bye.